Hello, this is Catherine Marie, and you are listening to Long COVID Real Talk podcast. I wanted to give an update as to what is going on in life today. As you probably know from listening to other episodes, we recently purchased a mobile home, and we just found out that there was a leak underneath the washing machine, and it destroyed our floor. And we currently have, um, I think, 4 fans flying, like blowing in our kitchen. We've had the washer and dryer removed. I've had all of our laundry picked up to do a wash and fold. And we were given a quote by a plumber to redo all of our piping because our mobile home is from the 70s. And he said it will cost about $13,000. So this is something that we did not anticipate. Uh, they also said that we will need a new hot water heater as well. And, I figured I can talk about it because I would be shocked if anyone with long COVID was in a great financial space, right? I mean, all of us are paying for treatments out of pocket. A lot of us are not able to work or have had to work part-time, drop hours. So we already put money down to get the windows in our apartment, or sorry, not our apartment, our mobile home. We went to get the windows replaced because they are the original 1975 windows that are single paned, and because of that they do not keep the cool air inside very well in the summer or the warm air in the winter. And we're just trying to improve our climate control in our little home. So we already put money down for that. And that's going to be about almost $9,000. But that we had money for that, and we were excited about that. So now, out of nowhere, there's another $13,000 that we have to pay for, and we're not really sure. I mean, we may just end up having to get a 0% APR credit card and then slowly pay it off over the course of a year or 18 months or 2 years, or however long you get the 0% interest rate for the credit card. So that has been very stressful this week. It's hard to go in the kitchen because there are fans everywhere and the flooring is pulled up. They had to pull up the flooring that was relatively new when we moved in, and also the original 1970s tile that was underneath it. And the whole house smelled so bad. And everything has just been kind of a whirlwind. So that's what's been going on over here. As far as this weekend, my husband was very, very thoughtful and took our little one to go bowling with his friend. And they had a blast. I saw videos, and I'm really glad that they get to go and do fun things because I always feel bad about them having to miss out on things because of me. But I also felt sad that I wasn't there with them because it was my little one's first time bowling. And even though it's not a big thing that people do a lot in California, it's really, really popular in the Midwest because you can do it during the winter time. And it's a good nighttime activity too, because you have the purple, I think it's purple lights. I think that's what they call it, where they make white shirts look purple and they have fun music and it's really nice. But we were realizing that I probably could go bowling because I would only have to stand up for a few seconds each time. And I could just use a really, really light ball. And then I could rest for 5 minutes or, however many minutes between throws. So we'll see. We may try that out. If you've been able to do some bowling, let me know, or if you have any tips on that. Um, and the other thing that my husband did this weekend is that he's currently at the beach with my little one and our dog. This is a beach that I cannot go to in my current state because it is a very steep incline to get up out of the beach. There are a lot of sand dunes that you have to climb that are they're just quite large. And even when I was not sick, I would be really tired after climbing all of those sand dunes when we were leaving. And it's also a very long way to walk from the car. So I'm feeling not overwhelmed, but I'm feeling a little bit anxious about money. We're trying to get quotes from other plumbers to see if there's another way that we could fix the problem without having to spend that kind of money. We definitely will have to get a new washer and dryer, especially washer. And I feel kind of left out. I mean, I'm really glad that my family gets to do fun stuff, even because I feel like I make their life more mm, like just not fun because I can't do stuff that I used to be able to do. But I really feel left out right now because it's been a really long time since we were at that dog beach where they are right now. And I remember going there when I was pregnant and having a hard time getting up the dunes as well. But I don't even want to think about what it would be like to try to go up the dunes in my current state. So I'm glad that they went and are having fun without me, but I feel sad and I feel kind of angry because I feel like long COVID has taken away so much from my life. On the other hand, I'm trying to see the silver lining. I was talking to a podcast promoter from Bangladesh, and he has a really interesting story and a really interesting life, and it was really fun talking to him. So he's going to try to work on the I don't know what the term is in marketing, but he's going to try to make it so that more people can find this podcast. And I'm really, really grateful for that. And I'm still in the process of getting the website made. And I'm not really sure what I'm going to do because it's starting to cost me a decent amount of money to do the podcast. Um, but I really like doing it. It's something that I enjoy doing. It's something that I feel is really fulfilling. And it helps me scratch that itch of wanting to share what I know with people and try to help other people that are going through the same thing. And frankly, it helps me feel not alone, as if I was just sitting in my bed not making a podcast right now, um, it it would be a lot different. It definitely feels like my life is a lot more meaningful with the podcast in it. And even though I can't do much, I feel like for those 10 minutes or so, when I'm able to make an episode here and there, that that makes me feel really happy and really proud of myself, even if it means I have to take a big nap afterwards. I I'm just really grateful to have this opportunity to make podcast episodes. And I also don't know I don't know why people like it, but I'm really glad they do. And I try not to make bad episodes. I try to think of things that are interesting and funny or things that are relatable. But I mean, this is all I got right now. Like, this is just my life update and, just kind of feeling the left outedness that all of us feel with long COVID. So I think that's it for now. Thanks for listening, and we'll talk again real soon. Okay, take care.